morning. I'm Rebecca Randall, and welcome to Good Day. This being a Friday, when our minds are geared up for the weekend, we thought we would cook our way through the next 30 minutes. Our first guest is Marie Smith. Marie is the author of the book Microwave Cooking for One. Now, she wrote her book after years of careful research and testing in her own kitchen. We are going to show you how to do more with your microwave today than heat up leftovers and boil water. Welcome back to Good Day. Our first guest today is Marie Smith. She is the author of a microwave cooking book. The book is called Microwave Cooking for One. Good morning.
Good morning.
What possessed you to write a book about how to cook microwave dinners or breakfasts for just one person?
Because I found it saved me so much time and cleanup.
Is that right? Mm-hmm. More so than, I mean, there's less time in cleaning up here. I don't quite understand with the cleanup.
Oh, the reason is the food doesn't cook on the way it does on the regular range pots and pans. And there's very little scrubbing and fighting with pots to get them clean.
All right. Now, how long did it take you to test all of your recipes and your ideas and things and put all of that together?
10 years.
10 years? I didn't know microwaves were around that long. I'm only joking about that. I knew better than that. And you've come up with this marvelous book. It's a very colorful book, and it's just packed with all kinds of recipes and things, and it's just simply wonderful. What are some of the simplest recipes to make from your book?
All of the recipes are fairly simple. One of the reasons I wrote the book was because all the recipe books have all these involved recipes that people say, that's just not what I cook. And so I thought that I was learning to teach myself how to cook all the foods that I normally eat that other people would like to know how to. So everything we have here today is what you call simple food.
Okay, well, we're going to put together, you're going to put together, I'm going to watch, and if you would explain to us as we're going along how you make your conversions, in the book and as you make the food here.
Well, the first one we're going to start with are refrigerated biscuits.
All right.
And this is one thing that you would need a special utensil for, and this is called a Corning browning griddle. And it's a browning griddle because it has these feet on the bottom to keep it up from the counter and the tin oxide bottom. We're going to just put this in the microwave oven and heat it for 2 minutes.
Oh, okay.
It is the only utensil that you put empty into the microwave oven. Now, then we're going to take your Pillsbury biscuits. Normally, you would have to preheat your regular oven and then put these in a ungreased pan and cook them for about 15 to 20 minutes.
Yes.
It's going to take us all of 1 minute to cook them.
To cook, this is why we call them what, refrigerated biscuits?
Right. Well, you can actually cook your own recipe.
Right.
Make up your own biscuits and cook them the same way. Let's see.
Now, I don't own a microwave oven. I guess I'm about the only person in the world who does not have one, but I don't. Cooking with microwave, I would assume, is much more economically, is much cheaper than cooking with a conventional electric stove, is it not?
Yes, it is, because you can cook up just exactly what you eat in the microwave and have no leftovers.
Well, what about saving on the electric bill? People are most concerned. I'm most concerned about doing things like that. Does this use as much energy in cooking in short periods of time as a conventional stove would use in long periods of time?
No, it doesn't. You save a lot on your electricity bill there, but you also save a lot on the heating that you don't do. You don't heat up your kitchen, so your air conditioner doesn't have to work as hard.
Well, yeah, that's true.
And in fact, our condenser went out one year in the middle of the summer. And of course, the repairman couldn't get there till the next day. And I was able to cook a regular meal, and we sat and ate it right in the kitchen in the middle of the summer.
And you weren't sweating bullets or anything of that sort?
And you know how difficult that is.
Yes, I do.
So I wanted to point out to you that I'm setting out the biscuits on a paper plate and flattening them out so that the bottom surface will be nice and flat. What we have to do is make sure that the bottom surface touches the heated surface here. Okay. I'm going to leave this in the oven and just place these in. With the browning utensils, you want to leave them in the oven and move them in and out as little as possible.
Right.
Otherwise, they lose a lot of heat. Now, we're going to cook that 50 seconds. I must point out that this is a 700-watt oven.
Right.
And these times will not work for a 350 or a 500-watt oven. You would have to increase the times.
Approximately how much?
Well, on a 350-watt oven, you'd have to double it.
So you would cook, instead of cooking the biscuits for, how long are we cooking
50,
them?
50 seconds.
50 seconds would be 100.
1 minute
yeah,
and 40 seconds.
Exactly, yeah. Well, that's not too hard to do. That's one of the things you explain in your book, isn't it, though?
Yes,
On how
I
to-
do, and also provide a conversion chart for those people who don't have a microwave, don't have a 700-watt oven.
Right. Well, let me ask you this about these different, the watts on the microwave ovens. Would it be worth a person's while to buy a low wattage oven?
I personally do not feel so. Now, here are the biscuits, and we're going to have to turn them over.
All right, now that was 50
Seconds.
50 seconds on one side. Well, they did get brown, didn't they?
Mm-hmm. And we're going to cook them another 30 seconds on that side.
Okay, but you were saying about the low wattage microwave ovens. You don't suggest that you waste your time.
No, it's a false economy, because if you really want to use the microwave oven, you need a 700 watt. If you have a 350 watt oven, it's going to cook at half the time. It's like trying to cook or pan fry a steak on a low heat. Now, you know that just is impossible.
Right, that's right. It never gets done that. Well, it would
No,
get done, but it wouldn't be
It wouldn't
fried.
be very tasty.
No.
All right, our biscuits are done. We're going to put them in our...
Are they actually done?
When they're dry on the side, they're done.
Oh. Are they very hot?
Touch it.
Not really.
Touch the side.
Well, that's a little hotter than the bottom, the tops and the bottoms.
All right. Next, we're going to make our bacon.
All right.
And that's simply done by taking a paper plate, placing paper towel down, and we're just going to make 2 slices of bacon, but you can make as many as you like.
Right.
But if you want to make more than that, then layer your bacon, put another paper towel down, another 2 slices of bacon. So we're just going to put these 2 in for 1 minute and 45 seconds. You can cook a whole pound of bacon that way. Now,
Right.
if you like to save your bacon grease and use it to flavor your vegetables, then you would need to cook the bacon on a rack in a dish.
Right.
And you would get the most beautiful bacon grease. It would be absolutely clear.
Wow, but if you want to just take the grease out of the bacon, then you layer it. Well, while we are waiting for that to cook, what else can we put together here?
Well, actually, I can show you a strawberry jam, which
Okay.
I had to pre-make because we just don't have enough time.
Right.
But this is a very simple thing to do in the microwave, as opposed to making it the old-fashioned way with lots of
I
pots.
didn't know you
pans.
could make jam in a microwave. I'm really
Oh, yeah.
surprised about that.
All you need is 8 ounces of strawberries.
Yes.
1 tablespoon of dry pectin, and 2/3 cup of sugar. No water and very little sugar compared to the traditional way of cooking it.
Right.
You just put the first step is to put the strawberries and the pectin together in a bowl. You cook that for 3 minutes, then you add the sugar, you cook it another 3 minutes, and there you have it.
My goodness. What about making cakes in microwaves? Is that something very easy to do?
It certainly is. One of our favorites is carrot cake, and it comes out absolutely the same as if you cooked it in your regular oven, with a lot less work and a lot less time.
How many, how long have you been teaching people how to do these marvelous things?
About 4 years. I was giving a one-day class, which was 30 recipes, to the Displaced Homemakers group.
Uh-huh.
And now let me move this out of the way.
All right.
There's our bacon. Now, you may like it a little crisper than that.
Right. But that looks
If
wonderful.
so, then you cook it longer.
Yes.
If you don't like it that crisp, then you cook it less.
Yes, that's
All
simply
right.
wonderful.
Now, normally I just flip it over and let it drain some more
Yeah.
while we make our egg.
All right. Well, I think we've got about 2 minutes to do the
Well, that's about what it'll take.
Good.
We'll put this is another browning skillet. We'll heat that for 45 seconds. Then we're going to take a pat of butter and just slightly butter the bottom for flavor and so the egg won't stick. And
Oops, we got a minute.
We'll put it back in for 45 seconds.
Okay. Are we going to fry the egg or
It'll be-
scramble?
it'll be sunny side
It
up.
will be sunny side up.
And the trick with this is to add a little bit of water on top of the egg, and
Yes.
it keeps the egg from exploding or breaking or causing a
Oh, I
problem.
didn't know that. Well, we do have to take it out of the shell then, don't we?
Oh, yes.
Yes.
But you can make soft-boiled eggs in the microwave.
Can you really? My goodness, microwave ovens are just, what can you say about them? They can do just about everything.
They certainly can. I do. I cook 100% of the time in the microwave oven.
Okay, now we've got that. I want to see this.
All right. Now, I like a little bit of salt on the top of mine, not much. Then you add your water, cover it, and in 45 seconds you will have your breakfast. Then we'll have our
We'll have the bacon.
bacon, our biscuit with some jam on it.
Right.
Now, don't you love the color?
It's beautiful. It really
After you
is.
get accustomed to eating strawberry jam like this, you won't go back to any other. You can also make apricot, peach,
I'm trying to
blueberry.
wait for this egg to cook, and I'm being told that we've run out of time and everything, but we've got about, what, 10 seconds more. If we could
11.
just wait 10 seconds so we get the egg out, then we will go to break and come back, and we'll be talking with Charlie. Well,
And
here
here we go.
Okay, let's take a look at this egg. Well, there it is.
That's
Oh, Marie, that's beautiful.
there we are.
Well, there's the breakfast. Thank you so much for being with us. This is wonderful. I may consider now going out and getting myself a microwave because of you.
Thank you.
Thanks a lot.